And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Presenting the undefeated IBF light flyweight champion of the world, el hombre con las manitas de piedra, Michael Carbajal!
Introducing the defending WBC light flyweight champion of the world, fighting out of the blue corner. He enters the ring wearing yellow trunks with black trim, hailing from Ciudad Neza, Estado de Mexico. He weighed in at a ready 107.5 pounds with a fine record of 35 wins, only one defeat, with 26 big wins by way of knockout. He is the two-time WBC light flyweight champion, known to the boxing world as El Pequeño Gigante de Neza, introducing Humberto Chiquita Gonzalez.
All right, we've already been through the instruction in the dressing room one time. I expect a tough, clean fight. Protect yourself at all times. Any questions here? Any questions here? Let's get it on.
Could get a storm back east. I would have thought he would have come out as a lefty. And Carbajal threw a right hand on him that had "Good Night Humberto" written all over it. For Gonzalez. Puts the left to the body and throws the right hand in on top of that. To the delight of his fans, Gonzalez bangs away with a left and then a right. And sometimes when Michael Carbajal gets in trouble, it's because he lets this happen. He lets a fighter like Gonzalez come in and push him against the ropes and then whack him with punches. Gonzalez has a tendency, Al, when he throws that left to bring it by way of third base, but he might leave him wide open for that uppercut. Yeah, and Carbajal has a good right hand. Now, on the inside, Carbajal's a better inside fighter than some would think. Gonzalez is finding that out right now. But of course, as you know from watching Gonzalez, when you see him there, he works very well on the inside also. He does indeed. He may be atypical of the tough Mexican fighter, loves to go to the body and is like a wind-up toy. Crank him up and he's going to be there as long as he can be there. They don't take backward steps. There's the right by Carbajal. This cannot be anything but a good bout. You're seeing why right here. Both men, good punchers, good technicians. Carbajal may be a little better technician, but Gonzalez is tough as you would want with a lot of power. You toss in some dedication on top of both of that and all of that, and you've got yourself in for a busy evening. These two guys don't necessarily like each other, respect each other to be sure, but they aren't friends. And I'll tell you what, early in the match you can see, what we're seeing is the Michael Carbajal who was thinking offense instead of defense. And when you see, now Gonzalez switches to lefty. Yep. When you see that Michael Carbajal, you're in for a wild night. He'll get hit a lot and he'll hit his opponent a lot. And that's exactly what's happening. This is a great first round. Now I think it was a good ploy by Gonzalez to come out righty, then switch to lefty. Give Carbajal a couple of different looks. At the bell. He only landed 6 of 26 in the first round. They want a better percentage of than that. And Gonzalez hardly threw any at all. He was busy inside, banging away to the body and or the chin. Only threw 8 and landed 2. Gonzalez loves to live inside. I don't care how many times they tell Carbajal to jab in this fight. I don't know that he's going to do it. I think he wants to slug it out with Gonzalez, and I think he's going to do it no matter what. Ruben Castillo, the ubiquitous one. He's been everywhere tonight. He's been all over the place. Hasn't he? Joining us here at ringside, I'm Tom Kelly, along with Al Bernstein, of course, boxing's premier analyst. Turn to our Spanish bilingual friend. And I know you have great respect for these two guys, Ruben, having talked with both of them, and they are, solid right hand by Carbajal on the left. Gonzalez answered with one of his own and walks right in. There's a good left thrown by Carbajal. Carbajal wants to counterpunch against him. The danger, of course, is he's taking some punches to give them back. And I think so far what Gonzalez has shown in this bout that maybe is a surprise to Carbajal is his ability to punch straighter than Carbajal thought he would, Tom. I think that's why he's landing more punches. There's the body work by Carbajal, Tom, but
these two guys have been non-stop since the opening bell. A solid left. Another by Gonzalez and another combination left and right. Backs Carbajal against the rope, all trimmed in black. Wild right hand that sailed over the head of Humberto Gonzalez.
And you know,
oh, down goes Carbajal. Solid left hand, sending him flat on the back of his lap. The count is at 5, 6. We're in the second round and the crowd is on its feet and roaring as Carbajal is on his feet.
And that came from Gonzalez in the left-handed stance. So Carbajal finds out about the power of Gonzalez, and I don't think they want Carbajal on the ropes, which is where he is.
Boy, he'd have to get on his bicycle if I were giving him instructions, Al. There's a lot of rounds yet to be fought. There's the bell. He looks at Gonzalez and makes a face at him as he goes by. That didn't hurt Gonzalez at all.
Well, I think now they want him on the inside because of this. At a distance from the left-handed stance, he's having trouble with dealing with Gonzalez. So I think he's saying now, when you're on the inside, you can land the uppercut. And there was the problem on the outside.
Moment in round number 2 when Carbajal was decked. Out they come for the third. Carbajal in white. Chiquita, Humberto Gonzalez in the yellow. Back to the orthodox style. Mills Lane steps in and says, let's get it on, but let's get it up.
And Tom, you know, you've watched Gonzalez in a lot of his fights, and some of them, his technique and I think his intensity have been lacking, but not so tonight.
Oh no. Boy, I tell you, you look at his face, and I don't think he even knows where he is. He is dead focused on the man in front of him. I don't think anything is interfering with his thought process.
There is blood somewhere. I don't know who's cut, but there's blood on the arm of Michael Carbajal. And it might be Carbajal.
It doesn't look as though Gonzalez is showing any blood as Carbajal bangs away.
They are banging heads in there. It is Gonzalez. It's the left eye of Gonzalez. And it came from a right hand of Carbajal.
Carbajal lands a solid shot on Gonzalez.
And look how this fight has changed now on the inside. And Carbajal told Danny, his brother, I can fight better on the inside. And Danny said stay on the outside, but Danny changed his tune after he saw that knockdown. So give him credit for being adaptable.
Well, I tell you, they are forehead to forehead. And not all of the punches are landing above the belt, but they are throwing them from everywhere.
Carbajal throwing the right hand, and I mean, he is getting it in against Gonzalez because Gonzalez is lowering his left.
Al, I talked to Danny Carbajal earlier. He said he's going to start throwing, have Michael throw the right hands early in the round, and he'll try to take him out with the left hook.
And Michael has been able to stay inside and land right hands whenever he feels like it, and right on the eye of Gonzalez.
Good solid right by Gonzalez. Drives Carbajal back. Gonzalez again. Above us, they turn everything loose, these two. Gonzalez with a flurry of short, on-the-target punches. On our card tonight, nothing has gone the distance. There's been a knockout in every one of our fights, and here we are in the unification title go for the light flyweight title. That's Gonzalez in yellow, Carbajal in white. Carbajal was down from a straight left in round number 2. Take a point away.
And of course, remember, with Carbajal being down, that would have been a 2-point round when he was sent down.
That's right.
But I don't know.
Good right hand by Carbajal.
The likelihood of this going to a decision right now just seems remote to me.
It does to me, too.
And Carbajal's right hand now giving Gonzalez a lot of trouble.
Good uppercut. Another one by Gonzalez. Another straight left. More of them. Let me tell you something. 107 and a half pounds, and these two little guys just whack away.
They're hard punches for their weight, both of them, and they're showing it. You see Carbajal trying to work his way inside where he's actually safe from that straight left. See, there's where he can land the right hand, Carbajal. Only on the inside. From the outside, he gets countered with the left hand of Gonzalez.
Carbajal having a good round, several combinations, and now Gonzalez backs him into the ropes above us. banging away inside the short, solid punches. Gonzalez scoring repeatedly.
Tom, I think the combination punching and the hand speed of Gonzalez much better than I've seen in any other bout I've watched him in. And you can see it has had an impact on Carbajal. He is surprised.
No question about it. Carbajal's been great with that right hand, but Chiquita just seems to ignore it, walking right through it, throwing punches and bunches. What a great fight. As we get on here with the fight, out they come for round number 5. Carbajal still effective with the right. Down he goes. Gonzalez knocks him down across the way. Second knockdown. At 7, he's up. Humberto Gonzalez runs across the ring after him.
This time Carbajal is hurt.
He is hurt indeed. And Gonzalez sensing that the entire title can be his.
But Carbajal counterpunching back off those ropes, but he would do better to use his legs if he has them. Wow.
Gonzalez disdaining any form of defense, walking right in on his man.
And that's all safe. I'm telling you, he needs to stay right off the chest of Gonzalez. That's the only place he is safe.
Carbajal suddenly landing some good solid rights.
Do you think that maybe Chiquita's punched himself out a little bit on that
he
exchange?
could be tired.
We'll see. Carbajal with a low blow gets a warning from Mills Lane. That was a ploy on his part.
Gonzalez. No love lost between these two.
Ruben, I think, was right. I think that Gonzalez is a little tired here now.
Solid right hands by Carbajal, who's fighting his way back from his second knockdown. Let's see, can Gonzalez reach back and get some second win?
This fight has the makings of a classic because Carbajal has now come back and he is landing some excellent shots against Gonzalez.
Well, you don't go 27-0 and be a champion without being able to do some stuff in that ring.
The difference in this bout that has shocked Carbajal is the power of Gonzalez and his hand speed.
Gonzalez falling prey to that right hand by Carbajal.
I think Chiquita has pushed himself out a bit, Tom, now.
But you know, the interesting thing is Carbajal not really hurting him with those big solid punches. He's going to have to land a lot of them to make the difference here against Gonzalez.
Unfortunately for Gonzalez, they have all landed right on that left eye, which is cut and is swelling.
This is a classic round. I mean, this one is one of the best rounds, I think, that I've seen in a long time in boxing. And I was privileged to call that 10th round of the Bo Holyfield fight. This one right up there with it.
Carbajal seems to have his mouth open a lot, Ruben, like he's looking for some air. See the mouthpiece a lot.
I think that's more habit than anything else, Tommy. He does that from round 1 on.
Just a few seconds left in round 5. What a battle. Worthy of two great champions, no matter what the division. There it is. Woo. Boy, I tell you, is he grim-jawed, huh? Here we go for round number 6.
And now an important point here is if we're talking about potential decisions, twice now Michael Carbajal has been down. There could be two two-point rounds against him.
Indeed.
And again, is anybody using the jab? Only 5 of the 83 punches landed in the last round were jabs.
And here's Gonzalez back fighting in the orthodox stance now when he seemed to be at his very best as a southpaw.
Ironically, it has been Gonzalez who has thrown many more combinations. Now he goes back to lefty, an excellent move.
And scores with a right and left combination.
This fight reminds me a lot of when Livingstone Bramble fought Ray Mancini. He fought righty for a long time, then moved to lefty. When he moved to lefty, it made a big difference. And I don't know if I was Chiquita Gonzalez, I don't know that I'd fight as a righty at all in this bout anymore.
Oh, nice combination by Carbajal. Comes back and scores with the left hand, missing with the right.
If Michael Carbajal would come back to win this unification bout for the rest of his career, coming back in that 5th round would remain a special moment.
Gonzalez steps it up a notch, driving Carbajal back as he moves in on the man from Phoenix. They're not quite halfway through it. Boy, conditioning is going to be as important an item in this fight, gentlemen, as anything else.
And the scoring is going to be difficult. The only thing that makes this fight in favor of Gonzalez at this point are the 2 knockdowns. Other than that, they've been so even in what they have done.
Gonzalez again with that left eye bleeding.
Also closing, I think, Tom. I mean, the vision is going to be tough.
That's right, the swelling. He backs Carbajal against the ropes and lands a series of punches, most of which were unanswered. Again, and he's got Carbajal, I thought, in a bit of trouble over there.
And then Carbajal came back with a big right hand of his own. It's a special performance by both men. I don't know if they can do this over 12 rounds. All the rounds have been similar, with Gonzalez throwing more, but landing about the same amount as Michael Carbajal. But those 2 knockdowns loom large.
Round number 7. In the middle of the ring.
Simple. Carbajal is not hurting Gonzalez with his big power punches. Gonzalez is hurting him.
A flurry by Humberto, and he's got Carbajal on the ropes.
Well, it's interesting. Coming off what was a lackluster performance against Melchor Castro that you guys saw, this is a different Humberto Gonzalez, isn't it?
No question about it. But I think everybody has a bad day every now and then, and even great champions can throw in a clinker. It's the great champion in them that makes them win despite having a bad day.
Tom, I'm sure you and Hal agree with me that you can see the confidence in Chiquita's face, although it is battered.
Yeah, you're right, because he knows he can walk in. The problem is, can he continue to sustain those right hands to the eye without this fight being stopped?
I think they've done a remarkable job in stopping the blood.
They have, yeah, and it's only the question of the swelling. Oh my! That should be a knockdown. That should be a knockdown. He went against the ropes and it kept him up. Mills Lane made a mistake there.
All of a sudden, Carbajal renewed interest as he sends Gonzalez reeling against the ring ropes.
But give Gonzalez credit. He is coming back as Carbajal did. But I'll tell you what, that should have been a knockdown because he went reeling against the ropes and only the ropes kept him up.
Again, the right hand by Carbajal. He hurts Gonzalez with a right and then a left. Another right and left. And Carbajal is fighting his way back. What a battle. What a testimony to 2 great tough champions this one is. Unbelievable.
And there were questions about both coming into this fight. There are no questions now. Skill-wise, courage-wise, and power-wise, they have shown what they have, and it's plenty, and it's the best this division has to offer.
Oh, there's no question about it. Well, as long as there was no knockdown, it would have to be a very one-sided, impressive round for Carbajal. Oh! He's got Gonzalez down, and he may not get up. Only he's not going to get up. It's done. It's over. Carbajal comes from behind to win it. An amazing come from behind victory for Michael Carbajal. In the 7th round, he turned it upside down and wins the unification bout, and the ring is bedlam now.